Welcome back, everybody. So what are we doing today? Well, we're bringing back the old field land clearing project playlist. I'll throw a link in the description below, as well as pop a screen up at the end of this episode, because we haven't really done anything for that playlist for almost 2 years now. So I know there's plenty of new people that have bailed on the channel since then. If you feel so inclined, click on that and see what this place used to look like out here about 4 years ago now when I first started. Yeah, so there's been a lot of rapid developments on the new building front lately. Those of you that follow the channel will know that I spent 2 good summers out here just moving dirt and reshaping the land. We had way over there the old tumblebug scraper and the Farm All H, and we literally reshaped the earth with those 2 very small tools. And I was completely ready to go on a building 2 years ago, and of course that was still in the last post-pandemic building materials cost spike, and let's just say the numbers that I got were absolute no-go. So we just had to shelve this whole project out here. It's been at least 2 years, and in the last 2 weeks now there's been quite a bit of forward movement on this front. I attended the Duluth Home and Builders exhibition show 2 weeks ago, talked to 3 different builders, got 3 different quotes, and right now I've got one package that is entirely doable. So I haven't even been in the shop for like the last 3 days. It has been phone calls, filling out forms, application, permit apps, site visits, calling to get estimates, trying to line things up, and I'm not going to say it's a for sure thing yet, because until all of those permits are in my hand, it could still all fall through. So I'm not going to get into it any further than that. In the event that it does fall through, I've got less to have to walk back, but I'm optimistic, we'll put it that way. So I ended up having 2 more clumps of trees to take out. The builder that visited the site out here said this basswood clump should probably go, because as you can see, it's a rather large trunk right here that was leaning straight into the building site. And he said if anything ever happened to that tree, well, you can see where it would have landed. Building goes around this pad, of course. And then the other one is this maple that 3 years ago it looked pretty good, but now I think we've had like a porcupine or something out here stripping bark off the top. But a lot of the top is dying off, and being that it was right on the corner of the building as well, he also recommended to go ahead and just get that one out of the way. So that's what we're doing today, and tentatively it's looking like a late May to early June build out here, if we can make everything land right. So in the meantime, I just need to take care of these trees, shore up the pad a little bit because it's sat here for 2 years, and then we just wait for everyone else to do their thing. So let's get the mess cleaned up. Now the work starts. Here we are, everybody. As my uncle likes to say, this is the one we should have started with. Last one on there. And we beat the sun. It's not quite all the way down yet. So I will go get this load dumped and then we'll come back tomorrow. We'll rake up, clean up out here, and then it's dig 2 stumps, hopefully before the rain starts. So pick back up with you then. It's a lot nicer day today. Perfect amount of cloud cover, keeps the sun off of us. Wind is coming up a little bit. We got rain coming in this afternoon. I got out here about an hour and a half later than I had planned today. 2 emails and 3 phone calls between the builder and the concrete guy. That's all right. We're getting all that stuff put in place. And concrete is looking entirely doable this year as well. So. And sorry about that wind, everybody. I didn't realize how much stronger the wind was blowing up by the Cat 20 than it is down here. We're really shielded by the trees that are left around this pocket. So yeah, I'm sure you all have noticed that the feed has been quite a lot slower these last, at least the last week and a half. X231 has been put on hold. And I even had the Farmall H final paint batch about 80% of the way toward being ready to go when all of this stuff started happening. So until I can get everything on my end ready and complete out here, all the shop projects are basically on the back burner, and that's all right. There's a lot of different things that all have to land just right, and I'm optimistic that it's going to work out this year for the building, but we've also been here before, so I would say cautiously optimistic. Until I get all those permits in my hand, I hate to make too many promises. So we're just going to get everything done that we need to do. It's all work that needs to be done anyway, and hope everything works out. So we've got the last of the mess cleaned up from the tree cutting yesterday. Let's get those stumps out of the ground. Well, that didn't last long. The rain showed up about 3 hours early today, and I was just starting to get that one to move too. Oh, well, we put in as good of a day as we could, a couple days actually. So it's going to set in and rain here for at least the next 2 days. It's all right. It was starting to get a bit dusty out here. We need it. When everything dries back out, I'll get back out here, see if I can finish those stumps. Yeah, when it started, I threw all the tools in the bucket of the tractor and I shuttled that thing home just as fast as I could. So we'll find something else to do with the rest of the day, and when there's something else to report, you guys will know. So in the meantime, check out that playlist, Field Land Clearing Project. If you have not viewed any of that, or if you want to go back and catch up on some work that's been done out here while you're waiting for new shop progress episodes, that'd be the perfect way to spend some time. Thank you everyone for watching. Let's go out of the trying to go too fast. Let's get out of the rain. Come on, man.